I am a 17-year-old student from SMK Putra Perdana with the code PEA9611. I've read many novels from different stories to different authors from all around our world, but some stories have stuck with me throughout my whole life. And one book in particular that has stuck with me since childhood is the one and only The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a series from the Chronicles of Narnia. It is the first out of the 7 volumes to be published. The novel is a fantasy novel that teleports you into a magical world different from Earth called Narnia. Within that world, there is an evil witch who wants to rule all of Narnia, and the ones who will come to rescue Narnia will be the 4 Pevensey siblings with the help of a glorious creature. Without wasting another minute, let's delve into the story, shall we? It all starts with the 4 Pevensey siblings, Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy, having to evacuate to the English countryside with a professor named Diggory Kirk until the war dies down. While exploring the house, Lucy, the youngest, stumbles upon a wardrobe that leads into a magical land. She later meets a fawn, half-man, half-goat, mythical creature named Mr. Tumnus, who tells her about the land's curse under the rule of the White Witch, Jadis, who has made it winter forever. When Lucy returns back to the real world, she tells her older siblings about the magical world Narnia she had discovered, but none of them, of course, believed her words. Later, Edmund follows Lucy secretly into Narnia without a clue. He meets the White Witch, who manipulates him. The witch lures Edmund with enchanted Turkish delight and promises of power, convincing him to bring his siblings to her. Edmund decides to secretly align with the White Witch. Lucy and Edmund go back to Narnia with their other 2 siblings, Peter and Susan. They were soon met with Mr. and Mrs. Beaver, where they were told that the White Witch Pevensey children imprisoned and ultimately killed because of an ancient Narnian prophecy. The prophecy states that when 2 sons of Adam and 2 daughters of Eve sit on the thrones at Cair Paravel, her reign will end. Since Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy are humans, they pose a direct threat to her rule. The White Witch seizes this opportunity and demands that Edmund's life be claimed by her. Edmund becomes her captive, and demands that magic from the dawn of time, all traitors belong of her. He plans Edmund's execution in exchange of Edmund's life. Aslan offers to sacrifice himself. The White Witch kills Aslan on the stone table. That will not be the end of Aslan. Aslan is later resurrected to the deeper magic that the witch does not understand. He reveals that his death has broken the witch's curse overnight. The story culminates with the battle of good versus evil. Aslan leads an army against the White Witch's forces. One of the most epic moments in this battle is when Peter and the witch clash in a furious duel, a defining moment of heroism and desperation. Prepare to be plunged into the heart of the battle. The Duel of the Lion's Champion. The battlefield is a storm of chaos. Narnian creatures, centaurs, fawns, talking beasts fight with all their might against the witch's army of giants, wolves, and hideous monsters. At its thick with the clan of swords, the roars of lions, and the screeches of harpies diving from the sky. In the heart of the battle, Peter stands, sword in hand, facing the White Witch herself. She is draped in icy armor, her long white hair whipping in the wind, her cruel eyes burning with fury. Her wand, the terrifying weapon that has turned so many to stone, gleams in the dim light of the battlefield. At one point, the witch raises her wand high, preparing to strike Peter down, but Edmund, battered and bruised, hurls himself into fray. Blade slices through the air, and with a single desperate strike, he shatters the witch's wand. A moment of silence hangs in the air. Then the tide turns. Without her wand, the witch magic cannot save her. And then the sound that shakes the battlefield, a mighty roar, Aslan's roar. With a leap like thunder, he pounces onto the witch, ending her reign in a single decisive strike. Her forces, seeing the leader fall, begin to scatter in field. The battle is won. The witch is defeated, and the long winter ends, bringing spring to Narnia. Narnia is free. With the witch gone, the epic journey ends with the children being crowned as the new kings and queens of Narnia at Cair Paravel. They rule Narnia for many years, bringing peace and prosperity to the land, then grow into adulthood, becoming wise and just rulers. C.S. Lewis wrote the Chronicles of Narnia for his children, but up until this day, it has inspired so many young readers and adults in many perspectives, courage and bravery. Like in the book, although the four Pevensey siblings had doubts and certainty in themselves, they put their trust and courage in Aslan's words and achieved victory. It is important for the children to understand that with courage and bravery, they too could achieve anything. I hope my enthusiasm for this book has rubbed off on you and you'll give The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe a read. May you enjoy it as much as I did. I will now bid my farewells to you all. Goodbye and Assalamualaikum.